Lake Como when you have Lake Como right in your backyard. This 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom home is listed for just under $8.9 million. Right now we are walking through the courtyard, and on either side of the courtyard there are 2 walkways on either side. This walkway leads up to the courtyard and the front door, and it also serves as a driveway. I love this neighborhood because the homes have more of a Tuscan style, and the backyards are very unique. Right here we're going up the stone curved steps and right into the double iron doors. It's like we're going into a museum. They even have statues. If you saw the drone footage, you'll notice there's a lot of tall trees and lush landscaping, so there is a lot of privacy in this neighborhood. The marble tile and rich wood tones give it a warm, elegant feel, and then once you step outside, we have a gelato station. This gelato was the best gelato I've ever had in my life. I'm not even sponsored. But anyways, back into the living area. And right here we have the bar, which is conveniently located as soon as you walk in the front door. And then a dining area. This would be ideal for hosting brunch or maybe tea with your friends. The arches definitely open up the space. It also gives it more of a European feel. And right now we're walking into the kitchen. I'd also like to point out the two-tone cabinets and the wooden countertops. As you can see, ample space for hosting. Right here we have not one, but 2 dishwashers. It's a dual dishwasher situation. As you can see, this home is not short on natural light. Right here we have marble countertops. And this door is locked, but look at the doorknob. I also like how the refrigerator blends in with the cabinets. This home was built in 2007, but I really like how the home kept the early 2000s Tuscan look. We'll also never be short on outlets. This right here is the formal dining area. And as you can see, great for hosting. There are plenty of rooms and plenty of space. Now we're entering the laundry room, which is tucked away. You have a sink and plenty of storage. You also have the ironing board tucked away. There are plenty of doors in each room that open up to the backyard, which is super convenient when you're hosting. This home is listed for just under $8.7 million, which brings the price per square foot to about $777. And the total square footage of the home is 11,167 square feet. And down the hallway to the left, we have the stairs going down to the basement. These stairs go upstairs, and right here we have the formal dining area. There are also hand-painted murals throughout the room. Even looking out the windows, the home is surrounded with trees, so there's plenty of privacy. Even the ceiling is painted with such great detail. If you've ever been to Disney World, this reminds me of the restaurant Be Our Guest. I mean, truly, walls like these are hard to come by. And then right here we have the powder room. I personally think these faucet handles are really cool. And then the toilet is separate, which you could also put a door here if you wanted to, like a sliding door. This vintage inspired wall scone adds to the European vibe of the house. And this door is actually locked, so moving on down the hall, there is also a smart home system and of course an elevator. Everything in this house is so detailed. And then we have the spacious foyer. Then to the left, this door is another bathroom. And this would be the gentleman's library. And this room features padded fabric wall panels, which adds texture and sound insulation. My phone camera is not meshing well with the lighting, but it does look way better in person. This room also has its own ensuite bathroom with a shower, so you could even turn the gentleman's library into a room for something else. This floor-to-ceiling marble surrounds the entire shower. And as you can see, even the hardware stands out with the antique style door handle. And there is a sliding door that sections off this bathroom. And the coffered ceiling also adds depth and character to the space. The arched windows are also giving it more of an old money style look compared to the newer construction homes. And now we're walking down the hallway to the primary bedroom. And this is your view walking out of the primary bedroom. This bedroom also has an extra lounging space right in front of the bedroom. So not only is it a primary bedroom, it's a primary suite, which is perfect if you want to keep, lounging and watching TV separate and not watching TV in your bed. And you also have a wood fireplace, which is not as common these days. And on the side of the fireplace, you have these built-in display pedestals, which is perfect for showcasing art or decorative pieces. There are also plenty of outlets in this home. This home is tucked away in Southern Highlands, and the HOA is about $800 per month. And walking into the primary bathroom, I feel like I'm at a castle, especially with all of the light fixtures and hardware and the flooring. This bathroom is definitely like a timeless spa. And the good news is you have two separate toilets. Well, next to the toilet is a bidet, but you'll see the other toilet room. Right here you have dual sinks and dual mirrors. And right here you have dual sinks and dual mirrors. These are two very contrasting tones, but I kind of rock with it. My favorite part of the bathroom is that the marble runs from the floors all the way up to the walls. And not only do you have a walk-in closet, you have a walk-through closet. The lighting, though, is not meshing well with my phone, so bear with me and just enjoy what could be your new closet. And I honestly really like the curtains. It's like a surprise behind. I almost feel like a movie star, and this is where all my clothes and costumes would be. Right here you have wooden cabinetry with mesh panel door, which highlights the texture and ventilation. It's a very boutique touch to the closet. I also love that there's a seating area, so it's kind of like you're trying on shoes. And coming out of the other side of the closet, you also have a walk-through shower as well, because there are doors on each side. And you also have dual shower heads and a rainfall feature, so your shower is very customizable. And the windows up top bring in natural light, but they also are not too big, so you still have privacy. And this is the other toilet room that I was referring to. There's also double doors going into the bathroom, so it's very spa-like. And now we're outside of the primary bedroom and back into the living area. And then we have another wooden fireplace. The fireplace is framed by floor-to-ceiling custom wood paneling. And now we've gone to an opposite end of the living room and we are going stairs. So we've toured the whole first floor, although not including the basement, which we will get to. This house was built with such great detail because even the lighting and the light fixtures coming up the stairs add to the European vibe. And to our right, we have the movie theater room. These chairs definitely look comfy. What's great about this room is that it opens up to the balcony and it overlooks the backyard. So it does give the vibe of a true Tuscan villa resort. If greenery is a must, then this neighborhood is definitely for you, and then you can also see the mountains. And there's also a wet bar area. This is where you could keep the popcorn machine, the mini fridge. This home definitely has some of the most unique wall accents I've seen. And then this is the view from the balcony. As you can see, a lot of natural light and a lot of windows. And this is the view after walking out of the movie theater room. This is the view of the driveway. Another thing to note is there is greenery behind the pool and on the side of the pool, which is perfect if you have pets or young kids. And walking further down the balcony, we also have another wood fireplace. If you've ever seen on TikTok or Pinterest or Instagram a wedding in Lake Como, this looks very similar, from the tall trees to the statues to the chairs. And then finishing our tour of the upstairs balcony, it spans all the way across the top level. Then peering over, these stairs lead to the basement, and that is the workout room, which we will get to in a second. This view alone right here looks straight out of my Pinterest board. It's almost always sunny in Vegas, so this home is perfect. And since we are in the desert and it gets cold at night, you also have the wood fireplaces. I'm just gonna leave this here because I thought it looked really aesthetic. And now we're back in the movie theater room. Chandelier is definitely a nice touch as well, and it's not too long. I think it's actually perfect when you're looking out from the second level. So double doors leading into the movie theater room, which makes it even more cinematic. The yellow tones and the green trees are the perfect combo, and you can see the mountains from the windows. The closet has built-in shelving already. You don't have to be concerned about privacy because you do have trees blocking the view. This view also looks like an aesthetic picture out of my Pinterest board. And going into the ensuite bathroom, we have a walk-in shower and a standalone tub. And now we're gonna cut to walking out of this room and into the hallway. This door to our left is the elevator. If I was getting married, I would have my wedding here. This is the perfect photo op, and it also overlooks the driveway, which is also the courtyard. You can drive up on either side. Right here we have another chandelier, which is perfectly centered right above the fireplace. And the closet in this room is connected to the bathroom. I personally prefer that so I can get ready, changed, and do my makeup all in the same spot. There is also a sliding door and built-in shelving already. The dark cabinets pair perfectly with the mosaic tile flooring. It definitely gives it some contrast. And again, you still have privacy because you have the tall trees in every window. Another Pinterest moment. If you notice, all of the bedrooms are different colors. You have the walk-in closet as soon as you walk in with built-in shelving again. I do love that all of these rooms open up to a balcony. And if you notice the contrast between the bathroom flooring and the bedroom flooring, I do really like how clean and sleek the shower is. And this little window still gives privacy, but it also brings in natural light. Even the light switch frames are unique. This is the biggest closet upstairs. And this freestanding armoire is also a good addition for character and storage. And it's also a good use of the space since you have that open wall right there. And this door leads out to the main balcony, one we toured earlier. And walking back inside that bedroom, we have the ensuite bathroom. Again, a walk-in shower and freestanding tub. Okay, we're gonna cut the corner and now we are walking back down the same path. Plenty of seating, even in the middle of the hallway. Okay, I'm kidding. I know it's decorative. And this is what it looks like with the door closed. And the chandelier definitely elevates this area. It's lush from every angle. And walking back down the hall, we are going to go down to the main level. And now down to the basement. And as you can see, we have a stained glass window. And to the right of the stairs, we have an 8-car garage. If you're hosting or you happen to have more than 8 cars, there is plenty of space in the driveway. Right here, this room is being used for storage, but it could be used as another bedroom, although it won't have an ensuite bathroom or walk-in closet. And this room has the hidden access panel for plumbing. Here is the elevator. It does go to all 3 floors. This room leads to another attached room. This could be another lounging space or bedroom. Not really sure why I keep going back and forth with the camera. These double doors also lead to the garage. And walking back down the hallway, this room could be a secondary lounging area. This could also serve as a billiards room or even a cigar lounge room. These stairs also lead up to the backyard. And this is my favorite room right here. It is the gym and workout room, but not just any gym, because you have a steam room and a sauna. The mirrors in here definitely complete the gym, and it's easier to properly train. They're also good if you are interested in dance. You also have another wet bar downstairs, which is good for making protein shakes, storing snacks. And next you have the shower / steam room. This is truly one of a kind. Normally the steam room and the sauna, but especially the steam room, is only a part of the amenities at the clubhouse, not in the actual house. Still a beautiful view even from the basement. And since there's a TV, you can also put on a workout video. So it's like your own personal studio. And now we're back in the backyard, and there's enough room to cater for an event that you're hosting here, or even if you just have family and friends over and don't feel like cooking. This home also has a guest house, so it has even more than a casita. You have a kitchen and dining area. and a bedroom, closet, and bathroom. You also have 2 showers, which is good, so you don't have to go all the way inside. You can also just go to the casita when you're at the pool. And then there's also a gravel walkway leading to the backyard. There is a gate that leads to the side yard. And then these are the same stairs that lead down to the gym room / the basement. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more home tours. And if you're interested in buying, selling, or investing in Las Vegas, don't forget to hit the link in my bio.